I guess I didn't realize it. My parents would have realized it. I was always, like I say, music is everything. The house was always like Bobby Brown and Michael Jackson, all these like R&B and just like smoother sounds and, you know, sometimes funky sounds, but it was always around growing up. So I would dance to Michael Jackson, and I remember being 2, and we have a lot of footage of dancing to Michael Jackson on the fire mantle and like just, you know, making everybody watch. I always wanted to give them a show, and I knew all of the words too, you know, and just like would mouth them and just be so dramatic. It's just funny. So I don't know when I realized, but they definitely started like recording me a lot more.
What out of your song, Put It Down,
Mm-hmm.
can you tell us, what's that song about?
Song is about, it's horrible. I shouldn't be embarrassed to talk about it, but it is, it's about being a bad friend, but something is so good and so tempting. It's human nature, and you can't get away from it. And although I think that speaks true to any situation where something is so good and so tempting, and temptation is everywhere, and it feels so good, but it's so bad. And then some people kind of get off on that type of thing, where it's like you're teetering the line of like, I'm doing something bad, you know, and they don't really feel bad about it. I mean, but they know it's bad, you know, so it's like, Put It Down is just a situation where you'd be involved with your friend's boyfriend or significant other, and, you know, you don't want them to find out, but what you're doing is so great, and it's I don't know, it's kind of like she doesn't have anything on you, and it's the truth. I mean, it happens. So, although it's not good, it happens.
But you know what? You delivered in such a raw way. And you made people look at the song and listen to the lyrics and watch the video and recognize, just because I'm a person and I'm doing something that might be perceived as bad, I'm not a bad person.
Very true.
I'm not a bad person. And I believe that a lot of people who will watch this and listen to this, they will be like, I've done the same stuff.
Right. And that's what I'm hoping, that it's kind of like, listen, I don't want to promote that or encourage, you know, but it's like, it's real life, and I know many females who have gone through this. So it's like, just listen to it and vibe with it. You know?
How do you feel about the idea that there are going to be lots of little girls out here in the world who are going to start looking at you, and they're going to start, you know, maybe emulating some of your behaviors? Do you want to be a role model to anybody?
Honestly, I would say no, because I don't have my shit figured out yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I think this is a journey for me to find myself. This is finding myself by being able to put this out and express and talk about these topics, and I'm kind of figuring out where I am. You know, a few months ago when certain tracks were written, it's like I've grown since then, and I still, like I say, I still have some of that in me, but I've grown significantly from those experiences, and I've dabbled into other experiences. So it's like I don't really want to be a role model for anybody. I would love for somebody to look up to me the way I look up to JoJo or Christina or Jessie J, and like, you know, or adapt as I wouldn't even say a fan, but just to be a admirer of certain topics, or to be able to relate. Like, that would mean everything to me, because then you're being true to yourself. But to say a role model, no, I wouldn't want to be.
Do you feel that you are ready for this? Are you ready for success?
You know what? I'll tell you, no, I'm not. And I'll say that because I mean it. I mean, I'm ready to work, and I'm ready to progress, grow, but I don't know what success looks like. I can't feel it. I can't taste it. But everyone around me seems to see something different in me. And I think that through this process, I've gained a lot of confidence, but I have a lot further to go. So to say I'm ready for it, no. But to say I want it, absolutely. I want to feel the way everyone around me feels. I want to feel that passion and that drive. Like, I have it, but everybody else seems to think that this can be greater. And it's like, I want it to be, but let me feel that. So I think it's going to take some time.